Okay, so hi and welcome to our very first video from the Adventure Warehouse, and we're going to produce a number of videos about our different products, but also tips and tricks to help you when you're out and about on the mountains. So we're going to start and we're going to look at one of our products, which is our protractor compass. And this video we're going to talk a little bit about the different parts of the compass and about how we use them. So let's just start with the compass needle. So the compass needle is the small piece of metal generally which is inside the compass housing, and it has a red section to it and a white section to it. Now the red section is the section that always points towards the north. So when you're taking a northern bearing, that is the section that will point towards the north, and in this case we have a white section and that points towards the south. One thing to be very careful of here is that you don't take your bearings or use your compass when you're next to anything that's significantly made of metal. And that can include things that are on you at the same time. So if you have any cooking equipment such as mess tins or cooking pots that you're not with those, your mobile phones, they can interfere with the direction of the northern needle at times. So please be very careful on that. Alright, so we'll move on then to the compass housing. And the compass housing is this round part that's within it. And it houses the needle inside, and it's filled with a liquid to help that needle flow quite easily. It also contains the degrees or mils, and this compass has the mils on the outside, and so we have 6,400 mils, and we have the north, east, south and west points on this compass. And then inside we have the degrees, so you can actually use this compass in both degrees and mils. Then we'll move on to the direction of travel arrow, and this just helps you when you've taken a bearing. It's a small arrow on the very top. Sometimes on the compasses there are lines for it too, and these just show the direction that you need to go. It makes it easier when you're taking that bearing. And we'll finally move on to the base plate, and our compass has a number of different features. The compasses vary sometimes, and they'll either be really long or short, especially with the protractor compasses. They come in so many different types. But with this compass, we've got the base plate, and we have the ruler on this side, which is in centimeters, and we have also an inches side on the top part here. And this can be very useful just when measuring. You can use it for distance finding, for range finding, or you can just use it if you need it for anything else. So that is the rulers. And then on the top corners we have the different roamers. So this is a very, very useful feature according to the scale of your map. So on our scale we have 1 in 25,000. We have 1 in 50,000, and we have 1 in 63,000. So we apply these to the maps, and this is a really, really useful thing for measuring your distances again, for when you're out orienteering around the mountain place. In the center we have a magnifying glass, and this is really, really helpful for identifying features whilst using your map. Don't be afraid to use this feature. It's very, very useful, so you can pinpoint exactly what those features are and the tracks that you'll be taking. We have a small circular punch out here, and these sometimes are triangular in shape, and this again is for use with the map. Very useful for orienteers where they can identify their next punch point, or for identifying other features on your map. And finally we have our illuminous element, so our illuminous lines on here, and once again on the compass needle, and this is very effective in low light situations. So when you're getting to dusk time or just before dawn, at night times. These glow in the dark and are really useful to help you line up both your compass needle with the bearing you're taking and your direction of travel. Okay, and that basically is our standard protractor compass. This is one that we stock in our store. So if you'd like to know more, or you'd like to sign up to our monthly newsletter, please come across to our website, www.theadventurewarehouse.com, and the link will be posted in the description below. Thanks very much. See you soon.